I'm just turning into a grumpy old man.
Ah, come on. That did not work.
We're getting it. Oh no! Hey guys, today's gonna be a little interesting. I am at the farm, just checking things out, and I haven't been at the farm actually in a while. It's just been so hot. It's the growing season, so you guys know I've just been focused on the garden, just trying to do something about the soil at the homestead. But I am here at the farm today, and it's just a mess. It's so overgrown. And so I brought a couple of things here to try to clean this up. I feel like I'm gonna rename the channel to, I'm working on it. It's a work in progress. Actually, you know what? It would be Ben Mows Weeds, because there's not a whole lot of grass going on around here. Let me show you. So there's just a lot of this stuff, which I'm not entirely sure what this is. I'll have to look into it. But whatever it is, I sure got a lot of it. I'm sure somewhere in all of this mess, maybe there's grass. I feel so defeated right now. Not only do I have nothing but weeds out here, I am still fighting with the driveway, trying to find mechanical solutions. No sense spending money that you barely have. So anyways, I'm just gonna get to work today. I'm gonna start cutting these weeds down. I know it's just weeds, but there's a lot of saplings growing up in there, and I really don't want the trees to reclaim all of this land that I paid a lot of money to clear. So I'm just gonna keep doing it until the trees give up and I have an opportunity to try to plant some grass again. Clearly, I don't know what it is. I apologize. Most of my videos recently have just been in a really sour mood. I recognize that. I'm just turning into a grumpy old man. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I gotta get set up. We'll get the mower hooked up, and yeah, I gotta disconnect the backhoe. So we got a couple of things to do, and then I'll get cutting. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go unhook, well, try to unhook the backhoe. I'll be back. Gotta give it juice. Forgot to put it in gear. Okay. Unpinning it is the easy part. We gotta make sure we don't pinch any hoses. Gotta pull forward. Maybe. Here we go. Something's hooking. This is the part where it's a lot easier if you got two people. There's too much pressure on it, so it doesn't want to let go. So I got to put it back into neutral, put the parking brake back on, get out. I'll be back.
come on. Okay, now I gotta turn off the juice so I can disconnect the hoses without flooding the engine. And then let me go disconnect the hoses. Okay. We should be fully disconnected. So I'm just going to pull forward slowly. And I think we're free. Okay. Time to go get the brush mower. Oh, because of course it did. The very end of it, right there, landed in a ant pile. Because that's what you do. Of all the acreage that's here, this tiny little 10 square foot equipment had to land in an ant pile. All right. Let's go get the mower. I think I can get the rest with the extension. I'm glad I got that upgrade. Okay, we are hooked up and ready to go. Let me double check my lift. That did not work. So my problem was I had extended the 3-point arms, and I was trying to tighten up the top link with the arms extended, which meant I wasn't getting the full extension here. So when I went to lift it, it just kept doing this instead of picking it up straight. So let's go test it out again. You see how we do. Yeah, that's better. Much better. Obviously, I'm lifted all the way, but you get the idea. But what this will let me do now is turn this so I can grease this wheel, because I cannot cut with another squeaky wheel. All right, here we go. Tires still squealing. times like these where these kind of mowers shine. Not gonna lie, I'm still still a little bitter about the deck, but you know, what are you gonna do? Now I'm not gonna back up like this around the entire property. I'm just doing it in this particular area that's just kind of bad. Trying to just wait for all of this dead slash pine that's here to just turn into powder, and then I can come and mow it down. It's not ready yet, but I can at least keep the weeds down. Guys in a little bit. Well, after a lot of sweat and a lot of pumping grease, I think one of the wheels on that brush mower is not taking grease. One of the zerks. It's always something, man. I'm really trying to be positive about this brush mower, but they're making it really hard for me. Okay, I'm going back to work. Okay, much better. Yeah. We're getting it. Oh no! What happened? We're getting it. planted sunflower seeds in this whole area, but nothing came up. Year after year, it's the same thing. I get little small sunflowers that kind of sprout, and then the deer just wipe it away. We got a really bad deer problem here. Okay, I'm going to take it out of high gear, put it back into medium. Medium still has a little bit of kick, but definitely it doesn't move like a lawnmower, you know, it's it's a lot slower for sure. There was a mouse in the field. He must have swooped down and caught it, and I just missed it. I snuck up on him. I was probably, I don't know, 15 feet from him. I was pretty close, so that was cool. I think that's the closest I've ever been to a hawk like that. They're pretty impressive. That's awesome.